saw her once, or was it twice? You looked into her eyes as she moved from the light. You've held a torch for her for so long. She's always been there at the back of your mind. Oh, she was the one that you never got it right. You said all the wrong things to be part of her life. You couldn't believe it, that it hurt you so much. You couldn't believe it was out of your grasp. But the flame still burns on and on. Still the flame burns on. Still the flame burns on. You wrote it down, you thought it would help, that she would listen and it would be alright. It's a strange way of trying to get to someone, but strange things are written in the lines of a song. Yes, you always said that it would happen one day. She would arrive, just a matter of time. Ah, but when it did and she held out her hand, somehow you couldn't find the words to say. And the flame still burns on and on. Still the flame burns on. Still the flame burns on. Yes, you've lived your life with what might have been. You often wondered what she would be like, but it could have been so different, that's what you thought. You and her together against the world. But you'll never forget that look in her eyes that said it doesn't matter now anyhow. The past is the past, it's over and done. We loved each other once as best we could. But the flame still burns on and on. Still the flame burns on. Still the flame burns on. At least you know now there's no hard feelings to bear. Go live your life, that's what you said. Oh, and that's what she did, but just look at her now. Her eyes shining like a summer night. Ah, but London's a small place, or so it seems. She just turned up right out of the blue. Was it a coincidence or was it planned? Doesn't make any difference now. But the flame still burns on and on. Still the flame burns on. Still the flame burns on and on. Still the flame burns on.